Hey guys, I'm going to show you how to make this easy border using just single crochets, half double crochet, and double crochet stitches. This border pattern works on any size blanket. You don't need a particular stitch count. It is a worsted weight blanket, so I'm using number 4 medium yarn and a 5mm crochet hook. So you'll need your finished blanket. I'm using the Modena Patchwork Blanket Pattern, which I'll link up for you in the description if you'd like to check it out. And we are getting started first with our white Fisherman color. Use 2 balls of Lion Brand's Wool Ease for this, 1 ball Fisherman the white and 1 ball Gray Heather, for a total of 394 yards for this border pattern. Join your first color with a slip stitch to any corner space. Here I'm using Fisherman. I'm also going to join without a slip stitch by making that first loop on my hook a part of my single crochet. So I insert my hook and yarn over and pull up a loop. And then I have 2 loops on my hook, yarn over and pull through those 2, making the top of that loop my first single crochet. Chain 1, single crochet back into the same corner space. So for each corner you're going to make a single crochet, chain 1 single crochet for this round. Now we're just going to work single crochets into each stitch around. And when we get to that next corner, we're going to repeat, putting a single crochet, chain 1 single crochet in there, and then turn and continue single crocheting evenly around. If you're adding a border to a blanket of squares like I am here, you will just single crochet across your join line as normally as you can. Just be aware of where your stitches are sewn together there. You don't want to go under the loop of yarn that's used to sew the 2 sides together only if it is loose. So you shouldn't have to do anything extra or special. Just make sure that you're going into a solid stitch there. I'll link up a tutorial I have on how to add a single crochet border to a blanket where I go into a lot of detail. For this pattern, you're going to do 2 rounds of single crochet around in the same color. Okay, here's a close-up of the join, where you can see I've put the single crochets across the join there on this one, which I used a whip stitch to join. Now at the end of the round, you join the last single crochet to the first one with a slip stitch here. And then you can pull up a loop and cut your yarn. And it's time to join the second color for me, which is gray. And you're going to join in that chain 1 space that you made of the corner. For this round, we are going to do double crochet. So we'll chain 3 or use a chain 3 alternative like I do here. And then you're going to chain 1, double crochet back into the same corner. And for each corner, you'll do a double crochet, chain 1, double crochet. Okay, and then now we're just placing a double crochet in each single crochet stitch around. Once you get back around to the end, you're going to slip stitch to the top of the first double crochet or the 3rd chain if you did a chain 3. Okay, here we are back around to the end of our double crochet round. To join, I just slip stitch the first and last together, and then we are ready to change colors again. So we're going to pull up a long loop and cut our yarn. Okay, for round 4, we are working in Fisherman again. So we're going to join with a slip stitch, and we are making half double crochets this round. So I like to start with the chain 1 or a tall loop like I'm doing here to work in half double crochet rounds. Then chain 1, half double crochet back into the same corner, just like we've been doing for each of the other stitches. And then you're just going to place half double crochets in each stitch around. When you get to each corner, remember to place a half double crochet, chain 1, half double crochet, all in that same corner stitch. And when you get back around, you will slip stitch to the first half double crochet to join the round. Okay, we've made it back around to our first half double crochet and made a slip stitch here. So now we can join again and finish off with another round of single crochets. So I'll just pull up a long loop and cut that. Join my gray with a slip stitch to that corner chain. In the corner chain one place, we're going to start with our single crochet, chain 1, single crochet. Okay. Now we're going to place a single crochet in each stitch around. Just working over these tails to trap them, and then I will weave them in at the end. Remember in each corner to place your single crochet, chain 1, single crochet, and when you get back around, you're going to join to the first single crochet with a slip stitch. After this round, we're going to do one more round of the white Fisherman color. So for round 6, you will join with a slip stitch to your corner, and then single crochet, chain 1, single crochet in that first corner, single crochet around, remembering to add the single crochet, chain 1, single crochet to each corner, and then slip stitch to join your last stitch and cut your yarn. You can now weave in all your ends and you have a nice 2-inch tall blanket border.